Sister Wives. Kody and Robyn's staged scenes foiled by bizarre sightings. Sister Wives stars Robyn Brown and Kody Brown forgot a couple of issues when a scene in real time appeared to seek out its approach into the brand new season of the TLC collection. It's as if Robyn and Kody's household went by way of a time warp and again once more. The present slipped newer scenes into an episode filmed nearly 2 years in the past. Followers turned livid when it appeared apparent they tried to idiot the viewers. However, one factor they couldn't cover was the expansion spurts of 2 youngsters, and that was the lifeless giveaway. Sister Wives. Kody Brown and Robyn Brown seem uneasy. The scenes in query have Robyn Brown and Kody Brown trying extraordinarily uneasy in Sunday Night Time's Sister Wives episode. Appalled viewers hopped online after watching the now monogamous couple in what followers describe as a staged recreation night time. The couple tried to indicate they lived a traditional household life after their polygamous marriage imploded. So, Kody, Robyn, Ariella Brown, Solomon Brown, Brianna Brown, and Aurora Brown hunkered down for a household recreation night time. However, after the Sister Wives followers bought by way of critiquing what they watched, it appeared the sport nighttime was something however regular. Viewers plucked each final feather off what they see as a tragic try and feather a cheerful nest on Digicam for Kody, Robyn, and Robyn's youngsters. Robyn and Kody didn't present the feelings one may count on to see throughout their nighttime of household enjoyable. Robyn specifically seemed very uneasy. She stored trying over on the Digicam, extra so than maintaining her eyes on the enjoyable at hand. However, that's nothing whenever you have a look at the telltale indicators that these scenes have been not too long ago filmed after which popped into this season. Household sport evening, not occurring for Robyn and Kody. The Jenga recreation that the household selected to play appeared like a brand new idea to all of them. Followers assumed they simply picked up the sport earlier within the day for this filmed occasion. Jenga is an intricate recreation of stability. The way in which they performed the picket blocks shocked followers. Kody positioned the blocks on a guide on the ground, and beneath that was carpeting. Even novice Jenga gamers know it's a desk recreation. So, this alone prompted followers to ask how a lot actuality was in these scenes. Many Sister Wives followers supplied their feedback about this not being recreation night time. As a substitute, it was extra like recreation afternoon. Regardless of the efforts to dam out the daylight with what seemed like a sheet over the window, the solar nonetheless got here shining by way of. So their household time wasn't going down at night time. Maybe the most important clue that these Sister Wives recreation nighttime scenes have been staged comes with the folks themselves. Though there have been loads of different hints that they staged the day, time, and even the year, one big clue for followers was the clock on the wall that pointed to 4. So, with the sheet exposing the sunshine, it seemingly means that is 4 within the afternoon. This makes it an hour or so earlier than dinner. So, they've recreation night time and eat caramel apples as a substitute of dinner. As soon as they completed up with Jenga, they moved to a card recreation. As you possibly can see within the screenshot under, the clock now reads 4:45, so that they've been at it for at the least 45 minutes. The Sister Wives followers additionally felt the dialogue between Kody Brown and Robyn Brown nearly appeared pressured. Kody promised to surrender caramel apples for good if Ariella Brown didn't knock the Jenga blocks over. Robyn Brown adopted together with her query of why he mentioned that. However, she didn't appear enthusiastic about her husband's reply. This mundane dialogue continued with Kody saying he didn't assume Ariella may do it. Sister Wives. Superb progress spurt. Sister Wives followers' largest clue got here with the 2 youngest youngsters. Season 19 was filmed nearly 2 years in the past. However, followers may inform that these household nighttime scenes have been filmed very not too long ago. Then they have been seemingly spliced into season 19. The looks of the 2 youngest youngsters was a lifeless giveaway. Ariella Brown and Solomon Brown have been the identical age in these scenes as their immediately. So, until they each went by way of a miraculous development spurt, these youngsters performed recreation night time with Kody and Robyn inside the previous couple of months. This didn't happen a few years again. Subsequent weeks preview exhibits Ariella and Solomon a few years youthful than they have been for recreation night time. So, Sunday Night Time's episode introduced us Robyn Brown appearing very mechanically. Then, whereas the scenes performed out, Kody Brown appeared tongue-tied when attempting to make dialogue. Then add the odd snacks, the solar blocked out with a sheet, and enjoying a desk recreation on the ground, all appeared odd. However, the sudden getting older of the youngsters appeared to blow their cowl of a staged, regular, household nighttime for Robyn Brown and Kody Brown on their TLC collection. Head again to cleaning soap grime for the most recent buzz on Sister Wives. Sister Wives. Kody Brown admitted Las Vegas was the best time in his life. He's stuck in the past amid his divorces. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is unable to move forward from the life he once shared with his wives Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown. Together, Kody and his polygamous family had 18 children, and they worked tirelessly to defeat stereotypes about plural marriage while also avoiding prosecution. The Browns thought they had found peace at last after moving from Las Vegas to Flagstaff, Arizona. Unfortunately, the move marked the beginning of the end for their family. 3 of Kody's 4 marriages imploded within 2 years. Christine announced she was divorcing Kody in November 2021. Just 1 year later, Janelle revealed she and Kody were no longer together. Finally, Meri announced the end of her marriage in early 2023 after years of estrangement. Kody, now in a monogamous marriage with Robyn, faces intense pressure and uncertainty. He is left pining for the life he once had, and his inability to adapt has emerged as a primary cause of his failed marriages. The Brown family had ideal housing in Las Vegas. Kody longs for the days when his family was more cohesive. While reflecting on his divorces, Kody admitted his family was at its best during their time in Las Vegas. When Sister Wives premiered, Kody and his wives shared a home in Lehi, Utah. After the family went public with their plural lifestyle, they faced the threat of prosecution due to Utah's laws against polygamy. Kody chose to flee the state with his wives and children rather than risk their family being broken apart. They decided to relocate to Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, the Browns created the perfect environment for a plural family. They purchased 4 adjacent lots at the end of a cul-de-sac and had custom homes built for each wife's family. This enabled Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn to have their own space, but the houses were in such close proximity that their children could easily move back and forth. Meanwhile, Kody was able to rotate effortlessly between his wives' homes. Kody is now aware that leaving behind their perfect setup changed the course of his family's future. The setup enabled the family to easily congregate while also allowing the wives to maintain their privacy. When Kody admitted Las Vegas was the best time of his life, he was alluding to the consequences of his rash decision to uproot his family. Just as his wives were getting comfortable and settling into their lives in Las Vegas, Kody convinced them to move once again. Kody is now aware that leaving behind their perfect setup changed the course of his family's future. Kody is now aware that leaving behind their perfect setup changed the course of his family's future. The setup enabled the family to easily congregate while also allowing the wives to maintain their privacy. When Kody admitted Las Vegas was the best time of his life, he was alluding to the consequences of his rash decision to uproot his family. Just as his wives were getting comfortable and settling into their lives in Las Vegas, Kody convinced them to move once again. Kody is now aware that leaving behind their perfect setup changed the course of his family's future. Kody was a better parent when his kids were younger. He thrived on their dependence. Kody took pride in his dedication to being a father. Despite having more than a dozen children, he was still overjoyed at every birth. Kody's wives speak fondly about him being an attentive father when his children were younger. However, that quality diminished over time. Kody now has strained relationships with most of his adult children. Although he is close to Robyn's children, he has very little contact with the children he shares with Christine and Janelle. They suggested Kody doesn't know how to parent older children, and he became lost as his children matured. When Kody reminisces about his life in Las Vegas, he recalls a time when he was constantly surrounded by his children. As they grew older and became less dependent on him, Kody failed to change his parenting. He forgot birthdays and missed holidays. Kody's estrangement from his children is something he never could have imagined back in their Las Vegas days. Kody's family fell apart after they moved to Flagstaff. Kody regrets pushing his family to move. The Browns' decision to leave Las Vegas was incredibly damaging to their family's future. Despite having built dream homes that allowed them to live as a community, Kody pressured his wives to leave it all behind. At one time, Las Vegas was considered the family's permanent home base after years of constant moving. But Kody became restless, and in Sister Wives Season 13, the family moved to Flagstaff. Unfortunately, the housing market in Flagstaff was brutal. Kody's wives were forced to live in homes spread across the town, losing their cherished family culture. Christine and Robyn, facing a limited rental market, ended up buying homes for their families. What was supposed to be a temporary arrangement became the family's new normal. With so much distance between them, the wives became comfortable living independently, and they lost the communal lifestyle they previously had. Kody couldn't adapt to his family's needs during COVID. His stubborn personality pushed his wives and kids away. Soon after their move to Flagstaff, the pandemic struck. Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn quarantined with their children, effectively ending large family gatherings. Kody primarily lived with Robyn, thus beginning their monogamous life together. Just like their housing crisis, what was expected to be a temporary inconvenience dragged on, and social distancing became part of the family's routine. On top of physical separation, a huge divide broke out between the family over the necessity of social distancing. Kody and Robyn had strict criteria for the family to follow in hopes of one day gathering in person. Unfortunately, Kody's young adult children couldn't give up their social, academic, and professional lives as required by Kody's rules. Kody's children took offense at his refusal to adjust his rules for the sake of their relationship, and the family began to fracture. He refused to adapt his guidelines to enable family bonding. Kody's stubborn nature became more evident during the pandemic. He refused to adapt his guidelines to enable family bonding. Furthermore, Kody resented his children and wives who were more loose with their social distancing standards. He blamed them for keeping the family apart, when ultimately it was Kody who made it impossible for anybody but Robyn to meet his expectations. In retrospect, Kody can probably see how COVID and the Flagstaff living situation marked the turning point for his family, and he is now nostalgic for the life he had in Las Vegas. Kody is stuck in the past, while his wives have moved on. Kody's resentment makes him bitter. Kody spends much of his time ruminating on the mistakes his wives and children made that led them to their current situation. He refuses to acknowledge his failures, and his focus on the past also makes him unable to move forward. Because Kody keeps harping on the perceived mistakes other people made, he can't find the forgiveness necessary to have cordial relationships with them in the present. Meanwhile, Kody's wives have moved on. Janelle's attitude is strikingly different from Kody's. She refers to her life with him as in the past, and she is focused on moving forward. Meanwhile, Meri says she doesn't even remember her life with Kody. Their relationship had been bad for so long that she can't recall what it was like to be in a functioning marriage with him. While Kody is stuck in the past, his ex-wives have let go of their hurt and resentment and are looking to the future. Sister Wives Season 19 will document the path forward for Kody and his family. With 18 children between them, Kody and his ex-wives will constantly cross paths. If Kody wants to find peace with his exes, he needs to let go of his obsession with the past and embrace an open mind for the future.